sees the floor really well.
What a pass. How about Dakari Johnson off that set play to the freshman? And Cauley-Stein with the tough grab and an even prettier stick back. How easy did that look? Number one for the second straight season. Last year they came up one game short before losing to UConn in the national championship game. And how about that follow by Cauley-Stein, who really played hard tonight. 15 points. 5 of 11 shooting, but inside effort like that.
It's the message from who's going to play, how's he going to get everybody in, to this is about our team getting better and winning. And even flying to the rim like we saw Alex Poythress. You better get a body.
Blue platoon, they are not pleased to say the least. Here's Marcus Lee, first dunk of the game.
Get in your press. Your press can get you into turnovers. Turnovers can lead to fast break points.
And there's the turnover you speak of. Lyles.
By the way, that wasn't the good look I was talking about.
Here's the lob. Oh! Now with 8 to shoot, Willie Cauley-Stein finishes. We talked about these Kentucky Wildcats will jet over to Indianapolis for a Tuesday night showdown. From showdown to throwdown for Trey Lyles.
He's going to be furious. But you can't have this in a game where you're trying to get back into it. You're not going to get back into it by allowing extra opportunities. I feel like they missed 2 free throws and they score.
Had a young man that's missing a game because he's going for a Rhodes Scholarship interview, which is just all kinds of cool. And from a basketball standpoint, that's all kinds of cool too.
Looking for the lob along the baseline.
Papali couldn't save it. Johnson, the big, running the floor.
Timeout.
And getting the miss. As they've reeled off 9 straight points, but now they turn it over. Now Kentucky looking for back-to-back baskets.
Game of run so far.
Is Kentucky basketball 2014. Side shot, but that's the essence of John Calipari's dribble drive. When in doubt, just put it up. We got guys that can go get it.
That's right. Sometimes that's their best offense.
There's one of those guys that can go get it.
Oh, yeah.
Kansas to just 12 second-half points on Tuesday night. BU has scored just 9. Here's Willie Cauley-Stein. They have given a good accounting of themselves tonight, and lots of basketball to go.
There's that zone play. And I think what Cal's done a great job of is convincing these guys that they're going to get better. Here's that lob play again.
Oh, somebody better take a look at that.
The reason why you're missing, son, is because you're playing defense like you never played it before in your life. This is a dangerous time.
Aaron Harrison and Joe Jones will have to go timeout.
There's that lob play again.
And that time it was to Hawkins, the guard. My goodness.
How about Booker with the steal and finish? And when the outside shot doesn't go down. Montana State has tried to stay in it with that zone. And that's a zone buster, my friend. As it relates to this Kentucky defense, as there's another steal. Ulis forced it, and Aaron Harrison finished it. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the block, Kentucky's 10th. They're really trying to kickstart his confidence. That'll help. How about that? How about that at a time in the game?
The confidence boost.
My goodness. Willis got himself a block. It's number 12 for Kentucky.
What a finish.
The thing that's been more impressive about this one than some of the other early blowouts is, yes, they're continuing to play great defense. You see another transition dunk and point in the paint. Well, the thing they struggle with the most in the first half is not making the extra pass. But then they just make a bad pass.
And Booker throws it down. He has 14 now. McClanahan, nice strong move. Nothing to show for it. Up ahead it comes to Harrison.
Friars being pretty smart about the way they're changing defenses. Poitras with the lob from Andrew Harrison.
That looked like the shot pass right there. I saw Poitras come out of the corner.
It did. Great look. Towns with the flush. Ed Cooley wants a timeout. Here come the Wildcats. Kentucky and the Wildcats sort of sleptwalked through that first half, but then it happened very quickly. Poitras on the outlet with the dunk finish. Here is the other Harrison. Andrew launched one up. Not a great shot. Dunn has it stolen away, and Andrew dunks it home. They took a questionable shot and made up for it with hustle and defense. When they won their national title with Anthony Davis, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Cauley-Stein not going to miss that one. Man, way up above the rim.
Good set play right there.
Henton off the inbound play, missed the shot. Cauley-Stein, maybe another one. Harrison dunks it himself.
Harrison said, I got to get my numbers up.
Here's a three on the way. Aaron Harrison missed that one. Wiles tracked down the rebound. Aaron a pass. Johnson the flush.
Rebound. Yancey will put it up and miss the three. Spin move by Ulis. Extra pass and the slam for Wiles. Deep position there for eBay. But just too many Kentucky players between him and the basket. 2-on-1. At this point, Texas is better off just playing D than fouling now. They lob to the rim. And who else should slam it home but the best guy on the court tonight, really, Cauley-Stein.
Important if you're going to be a pressing team.
Harrison with the lob and the finish for Towns. John Calipari is not happy to start this one. Here's the lob and the finish.
That's going to be there anytime there's deep penetration. He's such a skilled big player.
To Towns and the payoff and one. Wow. Three, and this Eastern team lives and dies by the three, just 2 for 10. Willie Cauley-Stein with the jam. Kentucky had 4 blocks in this game in about the first 2 minutes. Dakari Johnson running the floor. He's got 4, and Eastern Kentucky uses a timeout down 20 quickly.
Seniors and juniors on their roster.
I don't know if Towns got a piece of that or not, but it was redirected. Hawkins with the lob to Stein.
It's great to have bigs that can finish above the rim.
It's a couple of big wins, as I mentioned earlier, for the SEC on the women's side today is South Carolina. Whoa! What a jam by Karl-Anthony Towns in traffic. Or will he?
It depends on the game. It depends on the opponent, and most of all, it depends on how they're playing. They take pride in blocking shots.
Midcourt trap is solved with ease, and it ends with a lob. See them dominate North Carolina when the Tar Heels come in here.
The only way you can stop this is you have to make shots from the outside. You got to loosen up that inside play.
Again at the rim. 14 times, 4 more than their season average. Off the mark, Towns pushes it out front to Marcus Lee. Kentucky playing without Tyler Ulis today, freshman point guard, the second team unit. Another lob and another finish. Yeah, Big Blue Nation is well aware of what's on the line here. The only 3 against Texas came with 2:40 left. That's a higher percentage shot. Double figures now for Cauley-Stein with 11. Comes into town over the weekend. They need to get Tyler Ulis healthy as well. He's such a key component to this team.
Yeah, he's another. And he settles these guys down.
Denzel Richardson with a game-high 19. Will finish with this. Marcus Lee again. Down by Karl-Anthony Towns, a freshman from Piscataway, New Jersey. Here's a lob, and the first dunk of the night belongs to Aaron Harrison. Deep, but remember, they're also trying to share offensive production with 10 regulars and 9 McDonald's All-Americans. That'll help. A high percentage stop from Willie Cauley-Stein. Shot at the rim contested by Poitras. Dominic Hawkins running the point. Poitras running the floor, and he jams it home. Timeout taken by Columbia. First bucket. Columbia by 3 now. Poitras with the jam.
Only 4 points, 4 second chance points off of 13 offensive rebounds. You should average about a point per offensive rebound.
That'll help.
That'll get you 2. It's Harvard. And we saw Yale knock off the defending champions of UConn. Obviously, they fell to Florida.
Steal by Kentucky. Harrison with the jam. And Lyles has it. 5-point lead for Kentucky. Harrison with the lob and the finish.
And a timeout for Columbia. Marcus Lee got hung up there. And I think he had an opportunity to get a clean shot.
Turned over. Out front to Andrew Harrison. Wow, follow jam by Stein.
Toe-to-toe. And his passes have been off here today. He came into the game leading. Beautiful fast break bucket.
Carolina assist, but that was
half. Ulis, some fancy footwork, and beautifully done. Similar to Kentucky, North Carolina struggles with the 3. They also shoot just 28% from downtown. Over the line. Beautifully done with Marcus Lee. Comes down to his final show, all new Monday, only on CBS. But Calipari's answer to all that, really Cauley-Stein off the lob. But you wonder if once you get down to the big games and get back down to Montana, Cauley-Stein puts it away again. Does it work?
Kentucky fans have certain expectations and passion, do they not?
They sure do. And you hate to see
Here, this might be early in the season, obviously, one of his better coaching jobs.
Oh, there's no doubt because of the talent. I mean, that's just
Los Angeles. Derek Willis grabs it. Cauley-Stein at the other end.
impressive defensive performance for 20 minutes than I just witnessed in that first half.
And they start off with Marcus Lee. It's terrific, Greg.
That is. And he hits on the head what was so impressive about this. Most kids wouldn't want to play with this much talent because maybe they don't feel that they haven't gotten in yet.
Yeah. Now, I'm learning about all this. Here at the other end is Harrison. 2 more.
Has played on both ends as well as any big guy in the country.
And there's Cauley-Stein for the follow on the miss by Towns. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Lyles. Followed by Lee.
When they do get an open shot, they've got to make it. I mean, that was a wide open shot along the baseline.
Cauley-Stein tips it away and comes up with the ball. And Montrezl Harrell staring down an official as if to say, how do you think I wound up over here?
I should be able to make these shots.
Rozier. Harrell had it knocked away. Lyles ahead to Booker.
Well, how about the presence of mind by Trey Lyles to throw that ahead?
Ole Miss has hit 6 of their last 7. Willie Cauley-Stein with a throwdown.
34% shooting they've held Kentucky to. He says the zone defense they played really bothered Kentucky. Especially once they got bodies on bodies. They'll try to do more of that here in the second half.
Coach Cal talking to Haley Hartong going into the locker room, said he's going to nicely ask his players for some energy. I think they have responded.
This is A&M. Allen, he throws it away. And Booker to Harrison at the other end. Aaron puts it in with ease. The fast break points there and the points off turnover.
But they have to convert more of their good chances, do the Aggies.
It's Booker who is hitting the threes in the first half with a runner right here in close. Space tries to get it. He can't. And Towns, and then Willie Cauley-Stein scores for the first time this afternoon for Kentucky.
Will be an integral part of it.
Another steal with the clean breakaway by Aaron Harrison. Dropping it at the other end.
Close to Cauley-Stein. He'll kick it back out. Here's Hawkins. In and out on a 3. And loose ball picked up by Harrison. Reverse layup won't go. Third chance for Kentucky, and that's an easy one.
That shot selection. That shot selection.
The year back in the 70s in the Big 8. That one just stuck there. Rebound comes off to Kentucky. Underneath to Cauley-Stein.
To Indiana. Decided to go to Kentucky.
Ulis pull-up jumper. Fouled by the aforementioned Trey Lyles.
What a great offensive rebound.
Off the mark. Rebound underneath by Towns.
Said it on Sports Center, and I'll say it again. I think they had their 2 scares. I think regular season they've run the table. Just too talented. All they got to do is be mentally motivated. Have a little fun, man. This is blowout city. Oh, it's going to get a little bigger right now. Here comes the jam. Here comes the jam. Oh, up and away. They love it here in Big Blue Nation.
He kicks it back out to Ulis. Nice speed. Great passing by the bigs as Johnson cashes in. Inside to Towns. Wheels and punches it home around Hale. Booker, nice speed. Towns. Great hands by the big man.
Shot that you think is open all of a sudden is contested or it's blocked.
One and done at the offensive end. Harrison on the run. High finish. And the punch by Cauley-Stein. Randolph. Said ankle's okay. Always feels good on offense. Here's Harrison. Nice speed. Johnson with the punch.
Find a way to get to the shot blocker's body.
Look at Big Dakari outrunning Damian Jones for the throwdown.
Big in this league, but just needs to continue to mature and find some consistency in his game.
Ulis to Cauley-Stein. A dozen or so here watching this one tonight. They're all jotting down their notes right now. Lyles to Johnson. Been the message he has been preaching. Energy and effort. I mean, it has been over and over. And there's a little bit of energy and a little bit of effort. The throwdown by Lee.
The top, not be intimidated.
Cauley-Stein with the alley-oop and the punch home by Towns.
Towns with the slam jam.
Didn't hit the rim. No reset on the shot clock. Thornwell missing. They got a couple tries at it. And back comes Kentucky in transition.
Nice
Great feed. Booker with the slam.
Great movement without the ball. Booker's and then his steal.
With that Northeastern in Fort Lauderdale. A good South Florida connection for Frank Martin and his coaching staff. Booker on the lead. And Booker now with double figures. He has 11, the leading scorer. Legend, former head coach at FIU. Here's Ulis.
Ulis and Booker have done a really good job off the bench. Look at that pass.
Lyles with the finish.
What a great finish here by Kentucky. But you know, Kelly, he could want him to be, that's a great dream, but he's got a long way to go to catch a kid down at Duke by the name of Okafor. A long way to go.
And Cauley-Stein with the dunk inside.
On the shot clock, Ulis picked up on the switch. Lyles off to Dakari Johnson, who just found himself free. Tonight, Duke, Notre Dame.
You look back on that game and you go inside the numbers, and Jahlil Okafor, a huge performance, but they just got broken down by the guards and the experience on the outside. And they
survive an injury and play through their mistakes because they can run at so many different guys at you that they come at you in waves.
Dakari Johnson finishes at the rim on the feed from Harrison. It all started at the other end with a Ulis knockaway. Towns, alley-oop, Cauley-Stein. Press break to perfection. A bad pass by Norris. Kentucky all over it and back the other way. Alley-oop. Marcus Lee throwing one down.
You think you get used to it, but you don't.
Cauley-Stein throwing one down. Assist to Dakari Johnson.
Going to be quite a huge asset to Kentucky. When he first started his career here, I thought, I don't know if this guy's going to be that good. He's getting pretty good right now.
He's really good.
He's much improved at that end of the floor as well. It's not just about the offensive game. There he gave it up to Harrison, who lobs it to Cauley-Stein without looking.
Early for that. Make that defense work and make it move. Not a bad shot, but he could have done better.
Kentucky got the first basket of the game. There's their first lob of the night as Cauley-Stein slams it home.
Got a zone right now, 2-3.
Tipped away, Florida ball. Stolen back by Andrew Harrison. Oh! Cauley-Stein with a spectacular slam. Never beaten a top-ranked Wildcats team. Nice pass. Cauley-Stein from Towns, and Towns with his third assist of the night.
Look inside the Towns or Aaron Harrison. Those are the two places where Kentucky's best scoring.
Or over the top to Towns.
That was a little cross-screen action.
Crowd getting back into it with their team up 5. Cauley-Stein hammers it home on a foul. And didn't hit the rim. Would have been a shot clock violation had Kentucky not gotten the ball. And that's Dakari Johnson.
What a way to run the court, the big guy. Passion.
Quarterman tried a 3. And now Kentucky's got Lyles on a break.
Oh, Kentucky so talented. He's best shot. Everybody plays at such a level against him.
Aaron Harrison on a runner. And the lob underneath. I thought it was a shot. Cauley-Stein said, I'll take it, thank you.
And offensive rebound efficiency. 10 offensive rebounds and 21 misses.
Towns with a steal right here. And it leads to Harrison to Cauley-Stein. And one.
Why not? Smart play by Harrison.
There, including Adolph Rupp and Rick Pitino. I know there's some Kentucky fans that say that's almost a sacrilegious type of comment, but it's the truth now. Cauley-Stein missed the last one and then throws it over Mickey.
Willie Cauley-Stein, that's the guy I keep talking about. Yeah, he'll allow him to shoot that jumper all day. And those big screens up on top of
Towns off a pick and roll and the lob to Stein. How nice was that?
That was terrific execution. That was a set play. Passion, playing tough defense.
Lyles, 5 to shoot for Ulis. Found a little crease in the paint. The follow by Willie Cauley-Stein.
There's the offensive rebound again.
Tigers got up early in that game. Kentucky had a 13-point lead. That Karl-Anthony Towns technical foul, and then the Wildcats storm back. And Karl-Anthony Towns off to a dynamite start. 25 all-time in Lexington. Another 3 is off target. South Carolina hasn't hit one from outside yet. Cauley-Stein on the push.
He can run, he can jump, he can score. And there's a lot of teams maybe on a given day. But I think logically, you look out there, the way they control tempo and the way they shoot the ball. Oh, are you serious? Everything is going their way today. Execution, execution.
Thornwell for 3. Booker the rebound. Harrison, Cauley-Stein.
They're rocking the house. They're having fun. Love of the dunk. The ESPN family certainly played a vital role in me getting in the Hall of Fame.
What'd you say, 36 years here?
Yep, 36. Oh, look at this.
Marcus Lee from Euless in Columbia. Looking for Johnson up top was Harrison.
They're always looking for the high percentage lob to throw it up on top for the little jam.
Like that, D. Right there. Willie Cauley-Stein on the receiving end.
2:53 to go.
I don't think he can put a game plan better than he's done. And what was happening, nice play by Euless. Nice pass.
Cauley-Stein with a flush.
That flush is big. Great play by Euless.
Andrew Harrison, he'll try one. Cauley-Stein, the offensive blast and the flush underneath.
Tough to deal with that.
And a runner, and there's Punter.
Nice little play by Punter, pulling up on a jump, so nobody back. Cauley-Stein, are you kidding? Are you serious? Wow. There he is, showing that mobility, that quickness with the big slam dunk in transition.
And then the shoot.
Well, we saw with LSU. Steal.
Andrew Harrison.
That's big.
And a flush on the other end.
That's big. You can't give away points like that.
Great addition to Steve Alford's team next year. Talking about big plays, Jerome Martin though today, 28 and 13, but you put all that aside.
Trey Lyles with the dunk. Terrell Martin with that.
Kentucky's starting to find themselves, Auburn, starting to find themselves a little bit better rhythm offensively.
It was Harrell's first bucket. That was a lob to Lee. Great time. Brought up immediately off the bench after that blown assignment. Harrison probing. Nice feed to Lee. And Lee punches it home. He's got 4. Here's Harrell. That's the 10th turnover of the game. And Towns fixes it. Harrison with the dunk. Talk about room service. Aaron Harrison.
Well, I think
Harrell on the baseline missed the reverse, and Lee with the rebound.
Well, doesn't this game kind of go back to the narrative that we were talking about earlier in this contest about?
Oh, that's Lee. Lee, it was Cauley-Stein-esque.
As they make their run, and not the run right now, but the run through to potential national championship. Just stop it.
Lyles.
It's disappointing. A good story there.
You might get another chance after this dunk. Here's Booker. Devin Booker.
Guys to catch up on rest, catch up on their treatment, but as Dakari Johnson told me, there was nothing else to do but practice. They didn't want to be out in that weather.
Willie Cauley-Stein, Haley, melting some of that snow outside. They've actually known each other since elementary school. Played a bunch of AAU basketball together. And Euless comes up with a pinch. Oh, great time for Stein.
Stop it! Stop it, Mark Jones! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
One of your great stories again.
No. We almost had another great dunk. That's all I need to do to get
okay, don't start one yet. Harrison with the slide. We'll have the opening possession from Humphrey Coliseum, Mississippi State at 12 and 15, 5 and 9 in league play, and right away
wants his guys to push. Thinks that's the easiest way to score against this Kentucky team.
But now you've got to run out. 2-on-1. Harrison, alley-oop, throw down by Lyles. Woo! For Bloodman. Now it's Houston. Bumps Cauley-Stein. Fall away. Won't go. Towns the outlet to Booker. He's got Cauley-Stein off to his right. That's how you run a fast break. From Kentucky.
Yeah, I was talking to him before the game. We were talking and comparing teams, and it's hard to compare nowadays with all the one-and-dones and the different, wow, what another good play, another good lob pass. But out of Marian Catholic that Kentucky has had, started with Antoine Walker. Great article by Teddy Greenstein in the Chicago Tribune.
Karl-Anthony Towns.
Whoa! And this Kentucky team, this will be the 28th win. Another good pass. Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
Woo. Showtime.
Harlan right now. Kentucky, Minuteman, and then my favorite play, a little brush screen. Say goodnight if that happens regularly.
Outside. He had a game winner against Kentucky last year. He was picked up by Dakari Johnson.
Nobody back.
And ahead to Lyles.
Bad shots. You pay. Challenge 3.
Well, couldn't get it. Andrew Harrison now on the run. Into the rack.
Look at this effort.
Lyles! He is cleaning up and cashing in. 3 true road wins against top 50 RPI teams. One of 8 teams in the country that have done that. They go up high, and Lyles comes down hard. He's got 12 and has controlled it on that part of the court for Kentucky. Cauley-Stein the other way.
Nice look.
Devin Booker, and up high he goes with a two-handed flush in town.
Booker really has a nice feel for the game. For Dublin. This 2-3 enables them to help out on the box, so they're going to get opposite jumper. Nice look.
Cauley-Stein.
How about the patience? The delivery. Tyler.
And picked up nicely with the rebound. Matt racing, floating, but just too much there. And Booker will come the other way.
Technical on Mike Anderson.
To an outstanding college player that is going to be a top 5 pick whenever he decides to come out.
Euless caused that steal. Oh, I didn't think Cauley-Stein could get that high, but he could. Nice pass. Lyles gave up an open shot and works for that one over Thornton, and then the follow by Lee, who one-hands it and throws it down. To cut it down to 2. And it is by Lee.
Well, Kentucky shooting under 40% in the second half. What a rebound.
Oh, Cauley-Stein can't ever let that happen on a missed free throw.
Boy, that's a 4-point play.
3-second difference. Shot clock, the game clock. Towns turns. Quick step. Wow! Inside! What a feed to Lyles!
Because he always goes the same way. That time, single coverage, he can really score.
Brooklyn native gets into the scoring column. Step in and a steal. Aaron Harrison streaking in for the two-handed flush.
Cauley-Stein, one dribble, one lob, one score for Karl-Anthony Towns on the flush.
Here they come, run baby run. Put it to the skies like the little engine. Look at
it. Wrapper around to Cauley-Stein. One pass.
Oh, are you serious, Mr. Nessler? Euless.
And at 11.3.
And they got a bunch of players now that are number 1. Here it is again.
No bounce out. Bakari Johnson gets an easy flush after the missed free throw. Mason, who's been the star for Auburn today, can't get it in close. And again, just the height of Lyles and company snatching down the rebound.
And it's also their physical presence. They're so physical. You can't be serious. Willie Cauley-Stein, Ashley Lace, and high fives. Oh, Kentucky.
Rel, I don't even know how he got that shot around Bakari Johnson. Didn't make it.
Trying to get Willis on the board.
Derek Willis.
Oh, what a nice pass.
Lob to Marcus Lee.
Let's see one of them hit one. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, get it in there.
Get out of the way. Lee with a rebound.
Marcus Lee really active coming off the bench. Good rebound.
Here's Lee on the other end to the stop.
I'm telling you what, that guy's like the 10th man. Are you serious?
Andrew Harrison.
Nice pass.
Kingsley rejected by Towns.
He went up too slow. Oh, they got numbers here.
Aaron Harrison. To Cauley-Stein.
Get me out of here. Get me out of here. That's unbelievable. I can't believe it. The Blue Nation can't believe it.
That 2 is off the mark. Aaron Harrison, look at Cauley-Stein. Top catch. Let's go.
Willie Cauley-Stein with the catch. Well, what about the look? In the 15 down.
Lyles. Euless, great entry pass to Towns. Up and in.
Here are the Cats. That's number 1 in the nation. That's going for 34 and 6. They love them.
Trey Lyles gets the ball back. We just might see that over and over and over tonight. There's a turnover. Devin Booker is on the floor for Kentucky, so is Tyler Eulis. Entry pass. Marcus Lee.
The floor, if you have an open shot, you look for it. Just can't get the offensive glass against him.
Lyles on the feed from Marcus Lee. Kari Johnson, Trey Lyles.
The team.
Ellie. Oop.
Of energy to burn in practice still.
Very good point.
Yeah, it sure is, Allie. A lot of legs. And there's some right there going upstairs. When the guy's in your area right here, you play him man-to-man. If he vacates, you go the other way. Wow. So much for that.
Put Cincinnati back on top. Lyles.
That'll work for Kentucky. Little change of pace. The timing was perfect from the crowd's perspective.
Take a look at that Kentucky spacing right there.
Oh, the lob from Marcus Lee.
I know it has been discussed, but I know West Virginia wishes that there was a shorter shot. Like as you see the oop right there from Cauley-Stein. That's what happens when you get into the middle.
Job. Sometimes coaches just sit there and keep the game out of whack like this. They sit there saying, what else can I say? What else can I do?
Here's the alley-oop. Thrown by Booker to Cauley-Stein.
Joe DeRosa, David Hall, Chris Westheader, our three officials here tonight. And right away out of the gates, Towns to Lyles.
So it's almost like choose your poison. Who do you want, the starters or maybe even the more efficient bench?
Here's Booker again, high arcing shot. Oh, and a follow. Marcus Lee comes in to clean it up.
Some threes.
Karl-Anthony Towns continues to sit. Cauley-Stein and Lyles in the front court. Take it to the hole. Aaron Harrison, wild shot, gets his own. His twin brother gets it back. Here's Cauley-Stein with a flush. And then knocks it out of bounds. What a sequence there for Kentucky.
Stein gets the ball at the top. The Irish just play a zone. He's not a threat offensively. They can double off of him as well.
Up top, the lob! Cauley-Stein, the recipient from Harrison.
The trees. Man, the big guys have to box out, use one arm, as you said, just like the little guys do to get the rebound.
Harrison breaks free and a dunk.
He can drag people outside.
And Kaminsky lost the handle. Trying to dribble around the Wildcat. The lob, and Cauley-Stein slams it down. What a start for the Wildcats.
Decker gives it up to Showalter.
Oh, not a good look here. Good penetration. Run out. Say goodnight.
Yep, Lyles. Kentucky leads.
Only the second.
Oh, taken away. Eulis.
Nice pass.
Beautiful passing by the Wildcats to take the lead back by one.